Hello, everyone. I am so excited to read to you Meet Chadwick and His Chesapeake Bay Friends by Priscilla Cummings and illustrated by A.R. Cohen. This book is really special to me because when my husband and I were first born, we lived in Maryland for 5 years, and that is where my oldest daughter was born. When she was born, the art teacher at the high school where I worked, the art department bought me this book as a gift, and it's illustrated by A.R. Cohen, who was one of the art teachers at the school where I taught. So it's a really special book. If you live in Maryland, you would know that the Chesapeake Bay, people go to the Chesapeake Bay just kind of like we go up north to go to the lake, or we might go to Lake Harriet to walk around the lake. And if you lived in Maryland, you would want to go to the Chesapeake Bay, or you'd go to the Eastern Shore to kind of get out of town and relax for a little bit. So the Chesapeake Bay is a really special place in Maryland too. So here we go with Meet Chadwick and His Chesapeake Bay Friends. And this is a mirror image for me, this recording, so bear with me here. I'm going to do my best to make sure you can see the pictures well. And it's an up-down book, a little different than other books. Here you can see autograph by Al Cohen. To a new friend of Chadwick, best wishes, Al Cohen. There we go. If you want to meet a crab with googly eyes, then come along and take a look. You're in for a surprise. Meet Chadwick, the Chesapeake crab, as happy as can be. He lives beneath blue waters in a bay beside the sea. He has 8 legs to help him swim and 2 big pincers too. He swims and pinches all day long. It's what crabs like to do. Young Chadwick has a lot of friends in the bay and on the beach. Some like water, some like land, and some like some of each. Some friends have noses, some have beaks, and some of them have bills. Some friends have feathers, some have fur, and some of them have gills. Friends of Chadwick, the sign says. Meet Bernie, who's a seagull, always looking for some lunch. He loves a fish at dinner time and cookies by the bunch. He eats his fish and flies above the bay beside the sea. Meet Miss Matilda, white egret, a proper one at that. She always looks her very best with flowers in her hat. There we go. Matilda is a ladybird as fussy as can be. She loves her mucky, muddy marsh near the bay beside the sea. Now meet Toulouse, the Canada goose, who visits from the north. He flies back home in spring and says he likes the back and forth. And here Toulouse, the traveling goose, honking joyously. He loves to spend his winters at the bay beside the sea. There's Toulouse, the Canada goose. Meet Hector Spectre Jellyfish, the silliest fish you'll find. He goes this way, then that, because he can't make up his mind. Watch Hector Spectre Jellyfish, wishy-washy as can be. He doesn't know which way to go in his bay beside the sea. Meet Belly Jeans the flounder at the bottom of the bay. He snuggles underneath the sand, and there he wants to stay. See Belly Jeans the flounder fish as splat flat as can be. He loves life at the bottom of the bay beside the sea. And now meet Orville Oyster. Shh, it's hard to see his face. He's very shy and quiet too, and stays in just one place. His shell is hard and crusty and as solid as can be. He calls that crusty shell his home in the bay beside the sea. Meet stately Baron von Heron, so tall and slim and blue. He can be short when he wants to, or tall to see far too. The great blue Baron von Heron, a bird of royalty, he watches out for all his friends in the bay beside the sea. Meet Sid and Sal, an osprey pair, who found a marker best to build a home and spend their time in a great big stick-filled nest. They opened up a diner, too. Friends eat there frequently. The food is good at Sid and Sal's in the bay beside the sea. Meet Esmeralda Lady Crab, with claw tips all in red. She loves cute Chadwick, he loves her, that's all that need be said. So pretty Esmeralda is, so happy and so free. All day she plays with Chadwick in the bay beside the sea. Though Chadwick and his many friends are different as can be, they live together happily in a bay beside the sea. I hope you enjoyed Chadwick. See you later.